Home.
Okay, guys. I'm going to talk a little bit about now that I'm able to record another video. I had some stuff going on at work, and then I had a cochlear implant surgery this week, so I've been down for a little bit. But I'm looking to do some more videos. So this video, I'm going to talk about focus management in React, and then I'm going to show an example of a website that gets focus management very wrong. So I want to show how that can have a negative impact on accessibility. So I have my little demo app. I have a demo weight loss tracker type thing. I don't know if I'm going to take it any further, but it was kind of cool. I have it built using Firebase. I'll put a link to it in the description, a link to the GitHub repository. So anyway, how I deal with focus management. I have the home component rendering right now.
Debut professional by home.js
in Visual Studio Code. So I have this ref here.
Use effect left parent. Const blank. Here. Const home equals const main equals react.
Yeah, there we go. So if there's any blind people watching this, you can just look at the code, and it's in home.js. Well, for anybody, it's in home.js. This is the most simple component, so it's the easiest to see. So I have this refs in React. There's documentation on the React website about refs. Basically, they are variables that you can set in your code, and then you link those variables to elements, and they are references to the HTML elements that they go onto. So you see I have a main ref here, react.createRef, and then at the bottom of the function where I actually return
less div greater
here,
less h1.
I have there's a ref attribute on this h1. So when I reference main in my code, or main.current to represent the current DOM element, it will reference this h1 here. And the tab index equals -1, that's to set it so that it's focusable. So if you're setting focus to a form field that's already focusable, you don't need to set that attribute. But since I'm trying to set it to an h1, I need the tab index there for it to actually be able to receive focus. So it's not necessarily essential to do this, but like if I go to
Home Mozilla Firefox,
my website here, and I have this on pretty much all of my components. So
list
if I go
with
to the
sign out but about
link here,
about heading level 1.
See, it takes me right to the about start of the content, right past all the navigation at the top.
This app is just a quick
demo down.
About list with add way in visited link. D. Please fill out the form below.
See, again, it takes you right to the directions there. I've seen some cases where, and I was going to demo this, but it appears to be working now on my app, but like, I've seen some cases, like if I click sign out here, I have conditional rendering set, and I have seen some cases where if you click an element that disappears, focus gets weird. It doesn't really go away from the page, it just sort of gets stuck in Never Never Land. So by setting focus explicitly on using either useEffect, hook, or in the component didMount, if you're using a class-based component, you avoid having your focus stuck in limbo. Like if I do sign out here,
on Home Mozilla Firefox,
I'm right back to the heading in Home, and
list with bullet visited link out of link
sign in
space
again,
visited link
NVDA is doing some weird things here.
Sign in heading level
there
1.
We go. So NVDA is the screen reader that I use. For some reason, I don't know, there's a little bit of an issue. I'm going to have to report it. I think there's something going on with NVDA and Firefox right now. But anyway.
List.
So if I do sign in here.
Busy. React app Mozilla. Sign in heading level 1. React home heading level 1.
It takes me right back to that when it redirects to the home, because it I have it set to use effect. It sets the focus, which is awesome. All right, so now that I've showed you that, I want to show you a website, and I did send some feedback to the developers, so I don't have any qualms about using them as a example of bad accessibility. Sorry for I hope the fan's not too bad blowing into the microphone, but it's like incredibly hot here, so I'm not turning it off. So I'm going to go to my church's website, which is not the example of the bad website, but it's the page that we use for online giving, the service that we use for online giving.
Home document
called tithe.ly. So I'm going to
Carrot browsing dialog. Welcome.
What I wanted.
Trinity Gospel Church Mod.
Okay.
Connect to a wireless display link. Project.
Okay.
User promoted notification. Welcome. Trinity Gospel.
Alright, there we go. Now I'm back in the right window. See, why did it not? Apparently I can't type today.
Elements list dialog.
There we go. Okay.
Give. Visited
There's a
12 of.
Screen reader shortcut that I can use to just bring up a list of links so I don't have to tab through them all. Since I already know which link I want, I just brought that up. I was just having trouble getting the keystroke for some reason. Can't type tonight, I guess. So I click on Give. It's going to take me to the tithe.ly webpage for our church here.
Make a donation
Some of
Mozilla.
these fields are already filled in because I had logged in. Actually, I'm going to log out, I think.
Clickable card button.
That.
Bank button. Button. Give 0. No next. Banner 0.0. Dot. Give. Williamsport. Head. Banner landmark graphic clickable logo 9. Button menu. Button menu. Heading level 3. Williamsport. Give. $0. Click. Combo box collect. Find.
I thought there was a
Make a
link on here.
Okay. Make.
Maybe not.
Clickable. Online giving link. Tithe.ly. Click. Clickable feedback visit. Clickable payment method.
Yes, I already sent you my feedback.
Clickable
You probably don't want to hear it.
clickable recent giving. Clickable recurring. Clickable home clickable button. Clickable recurring give. Clickable cover. Edit manage payment methods. Banner graphic click heading level 3 Williamsport give $0 clickable 2.
Okay. It's
Combo
not a
box
big,
collapse
not
general
a big
fund.
deal. I was going to log out to give the experience of a new user, but apparently there's not one here. So anyway, it'll be good for my purposes tonight.
0.
The first problem I see, it's not necessarily a problem, but I don't like it. I don't like the way they have
0.0.
This money thing set up here. If I put in 50 here, I'm expecting $50, not 50 cents. And I've seen other places do this, and I don't get it. I mean, I guess I get it from a validation standpoint. Yeah, it won't let me type in letters into here. Okay, I get that. That's kind of cool, but I don't get why it starts that way. So now I have to put in the 2 zeros to bring the decimal point over. You know, when I write a number, I write from left to right, not right to left. I don't know, it just seems kind of weird.
2. Combo.
Okay, this is a drop-down box. This is one of the better things they actually did get right. It's labeled correctly. The options
Mission.
are there. I can arrow up and down.
Card button.
This card bank thing, I don't know why they have 2 buttons and not like either a drop-down or a set of radio buttons there. You can only pick one, so I don't quite understand why it's 2 buttons there. It's not horrible, but it's not what I would expect.
Bank button. Combo
You know, there's my card.
Edit.
Yeah. Edit payment method.
Clickable
okay.
cover fees.
Now this is the first problem. This is the first real problem that I have. This cover fees should be a checkbox, not a clickable div or whatever the heck they're using. Because if I click it, I don't know if I covered the fees now. I don't know if I didn't. I don't know if I don't know anything. And if I click it and I keep clicking it thinking that it's going to do something, it's not. So now I know from giving here in the past that I can
Button.
go down
Give $50 button.
to the price thing and see, yeah, I didn't cover the fee. Apparently I toggled it off. But another problem is screen reader users have shortcuts to jump past form fields. I was using letter B to jump from button to button there to get down to where. So we don't always just go tabbing through things. So even though they have it in the tab order,
Banner land.
nice. If I try to tab
0
through form
point
fields
clickable to card
I'm
button.
gonna go
Bank clickable combo box collapsed Visa for clickable give combo box unavailable clickable
I'm gonna go right past it. Yep, I just did. I went right past it.
clickable
So
clickable
I have
cover
to go back
fees.
to cover fees. Okay. So that's kind of annoying. So
Clickable recurring
again, recurring giving, that should be a checkbox. That should not be a whatever the heck that is. Clickable span or whatever. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's probably for visual reasons, but it just doesn't make any sense.
button.
I don't know what this button does. I'm assuming it's something to do with the recurring payments thing. It's not labeled. It just says button. I'm thinking that probably should be grayed out as well and skipped over. Yeah, that's kind of dumb, but that's not even the worst thing.
Give $50 button.
The worst thing is this next button right here. Now, it's labeled properly. It shows what you're going to give. But if I click it, hit enter on it, nothing
Button.
happens. And I'm thinking, okay. So I go around the page.
Choose giving type. Heading level 3.
I
Button card.
go to headings, which is kind of what we look for. As blind users, we like to jump back and forth through headings because a lot of sites have them now, thankfully. I'm looking
Button.
and
Clickable
I'm
combo
trying to
box.
think, it doesn't look like-
0.00 edit 50.0.
doesn't look like anything changed
Clickable
here.
card
I'm
button. Bank button.
Not sure why. I'm
Clickable
not
visited
seeing
link
any-
edit. Visited
I know I
link
filled
manage
everything
payment.
out. I mean, everything's already filled out for me because I'm logged in. But even if I was a new user, and I filled everything out, I think everything's filled out
Clickable.
here.
Clickable combo box
What's going on
button.
here?
Button give.
Why is it
Button
not?
$50.
So I'm going to do what any
Button give.
sensible user would do, and I'm going to click the button like 5 more times because that's what people do. And it's still not doing anything. What, did I lose the internet or something? Like, what the heck happened here? So now I'm starting to get frustrated. And I'm being tongue-in-cheek here. I know exactly what happened. But, and you probably do too, because it's probably showing on the screen. But if I go down to the bottom of the page, which is exactly where I would think to look, not.
Button OK.
I mean, I know to look there because I'm a web developer and I know stuff like this happens. There's a modal dialog box here, except now there's like probably 6 or 7 modal dialog boxes because the modal dialog box popped up every time I clicked the button. Okay, bad. This is why I talked about focus management, because I know I have modal dialogs that do this for you. Reach UI does a very nice job of handling this use case, but if you're going to make a modal dialog box like that, you have to set focus to it, and you have to make it non-tabable. What's the word I'm looking for? Make it so that the tab key won't leave the modal. There we go. I don't know. I'm sure there's a technical name for that. I can't think of it at the moment. But anyway, they did not do this. So now,
Are you heading
you'll see-
button button? Are you
Yeah.
heading button
Every-
button cancel?
for every button that I clicked, there's a different modal that popped up. And we as blind people have no clue that, that a modal even popped up, because it doesn't. If you're using something like Reach UI or any of the other accessible modals, it'll come up and say dialogue, are you sure you want to give? which, I'm glad they have confirmation there. That's kind of nice. It'd be nicer if they had the...
Are you sure you want to make a one-time gift of $50 to Trinity
okay,
Gospel?
They do have the price in there. I forgot whether they did or not. So the text is fine, but the implementation of this is really bad. So I just kind of wanted to show you. I don't have any, like, animosity toward these people or anything. I'm sure they just didn't know, but it even threw me for a loop, and I'm an advanced computer user. The average user coming to this thing isn't going to know to look down to the bottom of the page to see, all this stuff. So we got to be more careful with setting focus to things. All right, so hopefully that was helpful tonight. Let me know if you have any questions. Comment on the video, or I'm going to put this in if you're seeing this in one of the Reddit channel that I put it in. Comment there, and I'd be happy to answer questions or help people out with accessibility issues or really anything. But so I hope this has been helpful. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.